Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We back with another one today. I got a lot of stuff going on down here in the fish room. I got some major changes about to happen. Giving some fish some new homes. I have to downsize some fish, and then I have to upgrade other fish. So, with that being said, guys, make sure you stick around to the end. You don't want to miss this. Alright, guys, so just give y'all a little walk down on the fish room. So today the 300 will be getting new fish. I'm going to try to clear out this 55 here. I'm going to clear this out, put some different fish in there. Also, our Discus tank got a major upgrade. Tell me how you guys feel about that scape in there. I went ahead and just did that scape. It has some tannings in the water right now, but it's not drastic or anything like that. In my opinion, it is looking absolutely amazing. I love the driftwood. I took all the Java fern and glued it down to that piece of lava rock right there in the middle. And if you guys watched the last video, then you guys know that we moved our wild discus down into the 40 breeder down there and gave them a new home. That tank needs a small cleanup just from those guys going to the bathroom and stuff. But as far as the Discus tank, I think this thing is just looking absolutely amazing. I'm very, very, very happy with what I did to the tank, and I'm just amazed with it right now, man. I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out, and I'm almost 100% sure that I'm going to leave it the way it is. Our clown loaches have been coming out a little bit more swimming since I changed the aquascape on here, and our discus are doing as good as they were before. No drastic changes within the discus or anything like that. These guys are just living it up in here. Not really too much worried about the tannings in there. As you guys can see, it's not real bad, but there is some tannings in there. But over time, it will go away. I do a lot of water changes, and I do big water changes. So the Discus tank usually gets about 70 to 80% water change at least once a week. If not, I'll do at least two 40-gallon or 50-gallon water changes on a week if I don't do one big water change. And right now, with the water quality up here in my city or in my state, I'm not really doing big water changes just because the way the water is right now. But also over here in this tank, in the 125, these guys are going to, I'm going to have to downsize some of these guys. I'm going to downsize the Journeys catfish, Shorty Mac, and the Giardini. I'm going to put all these guys into their own 55-gallon aquarium, and then I'm going to move some of the fish out of here into the 300 just to upgrade those guys. They will be permanently going into the 300. As you guys can see, the 300 is looking amazing. I did take out the silver dollars. I just put in my higher end silver dollars in there. I didn't want to have 20 silver dollars in there. They would just kind of take up too much space, and I wouldn't have enough room for the other fish that I want to add in there. Even though this is a big aquarium, all these fish do get to a big size. So, with that being said, guys, I got a lot going on down here in the fish room. Alright, guys, so this is the 20 long. I need to clean it out. I just kind of been letting it do its own thing just to get the fish kind of used to being in there. But I bought some redhead Tapajos, Geophagus, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put a picture of these guys up so you guys can see what they look like once they get bigger. And then also I got two small Viejas in there. This one is the Argentine Vieja. And then this one here is I can't recall the name of it, but I'll put a picture of both. I'll put a picture of all three species. Uh, I'll put a picture up of all these guys. So there's three Geophagas in there. The other one is over here hiding. That's the bigger one of all of them. But these guys are redheads. Then this one here, I can't remember the name of it. And then this one is the either silver or Argentine Vieja. And I'm going to be moving all these guys into new aquariums. The Geos will go into the Discus tank since they are a peaceful fish. They don't nip fins or anything like that. They're sand sifters pretty much. They eat off the sand and stuff like that. Plus they're slower eaters, just like the Discus are. So I'm going to go ahead and move these guys in with the Discus. They should be a match made in heaven. Then up here, we got these guys in here. I just recently picked up this Oscar here. I had to have it. The color of it is just outstanding. And I just wanted my other Oscar to pretty much have, another Oscar just to have. Just another friend. The chocolate cichlid is growing at an outrageous pace right now. He is getting big very fast. I'm not sure if I'm going to move our butter coffee eye out of here or not. I might move him. I'm not sure yet. But the rest of these guys are pretty much going to get rehomed. Well, get moved to a different tank, not rehomed. I'm not getting rid of them. Then over here, we got these guys. We got our Severums, and then we have our Giant Daniels. So I'm going to be moving all these guys into new aquariums and just kind of giving them somewhere else to swim. I'm going to try to get all these guys together. So I want to get the Severums, the Oscars, and just everybody into one aquarium. That way we can free up some space and at least one aquarium over here. And then this aquarium down here, which is our quarantine tank, I'm going to try to get all those guys out of there too and get them into new aquariums. So that way we can open up some space for a new fish down there or whatever fish that we decide to pick up. We do have a local swap coming up here in the Quad Cities, the Quad City swap. So I might be picking up some fish there. I'm not sure yet, but just in case I do need to free up some space for quarantine. Our babies are doing good. Let me give you guys a look at this tank down here, though. So this tank down here, I took the Amazon swords out of the 125, the Discus tank. I put them in here so I could pretty much just focus more on dosing them and just giving them the proper care that they need. This is pretty much my albino tank. I have nothing but albino fish in here. Just I got 3 or 4 albino quarry cats in there, and then I have 4 I believe I got 4 albino. What are these guys called? Oh, 4 albino crebenses. Sorry, I was at a loss for words there for a second. But that one that's sitting right there inside the house is, or inside that little, um, for some reason, guys, my words are just gone today. But yeah, this one that's sitting inside of this little house right here is, I think that's the female. She's pretty big. She's a nice size. So yeah, I got a lot going on down here, but just make sure you guys stick around so I can show you guys everything. I'm gonna move all the fish over. We still do have our flounders in here. There's one of them, and the other one is in there somewhere, hiding like always. That's all they do anyway. Is just chill in the sand. Um, but just look at that discus tank. Man, that thing is just looking absolutely phenomenal right now. Very happy with that. Also, we got this tank over here, this 40 breeder that I haven't done anything with. There are no fish in there. It's just pretty much just there for whatever fish decide to put in there. So I don't know. I might put the Giardini and the catfish in there, and I don't know. I have to figure it out and see what I got going on. But just make sure you guys stick around so I can show you guys everything that I got going on. I'm going to move all these fish around. I don't think I'm going to record any of that because I have to move so many fish today. So look at those Africans. Just showing some absolutely beautiful colors right now. Look at this guy right here. Albino Africobu, just showing out right now. Just beautiful. Just a beautiful specimen. But yeah, let me go ahead and get these fish moving and stuff, and then I'll show you guys what I got going on. Alright guys, so it's been a couple hours. I moved all the fish that I needed to move, and I even moved some fish that was unexpected to move, but I did have to move them. So I do have, let's see, 1, 2, 3. I have $6 silver that I want to do a giveaway on, just to get these guys into a new home. There's no fee or anything, but I do want to rehome 6. They're just regular silver dollars, and I would like to rehome them. So I'm pretty much just going to do a giveaway with those silver dollars. If anybody is interested, make sure you leave that down in the comments below. I can separate them, or somebody can get all of them. So the first person to comment mine's, they're yours. So I do have 6 silver dollars. All of them are around maybe 3 to 4 inches. So if anybody is interested, let me know. Make sure you comment down below. Finally got everybody moved. Everybody's settled in. It's been a few hours. Like I said, it's been a couple hours since I moved all the fish into their new homes. I have some food over here for all the fish waiting, and pretty much just gonna try to get these guys back eating. Just make sure that they're ready to eat, or whatever the case might be, which I'm sure they are. All the water's the same. Pretty much all the temperatures in the tanks are the same. So let's go through, and I'm going to show you guys all the fish that I moved and where I moved them to. Alright guys, so let's start with this first tank. I did move all the fish out of there. There is currently no fish in there. but it is ready for some new fish whenever we get that. Whenever we get some new fish, or like I said, we do have the Quad City swap coming up, so I'll probably be getting something at the swap. Alright guys, so in this tank I moved all the silver dollars that I'm going to be giving away in here. Like I said, there's 6 of them. There's some fins nipped, just that's what silver dollars, they just go crazy. They're kind of a dither fish. They dart a lot, and they're just they just like to swim. So I know this tank is not suitable for these guys, and I kind of don't have the room for them. So I would like to give them to somebody that does have room for them. Our Jardini is in there. We moved our Journeys catfish in there, which is a false tigrinus catfish is what it is. And then we got Shorty Mac in there. I'm going to remove these rocks out of here, or maybe just set them up a different way so these guys do have some more swimming room in there. Then down here in the 20 long, I did move all the fish out of here. I had 2 Viejas, and I put the Geophagus in a different tank. I ended up moving the Cory cats down here with the neon tetras, just because. Let me show you guys. Well, the fish are kind of startled right now, just because I took the Corys out of there. But if you look over there, I have a pair over there hiding under that sponge filter, and I do believe that the female is holding. I know you guys can't really see it that well, but I believe that the female is holding over there. So I don't want any casualties or anything, so I just pretty much moved the Corys out of there, so it would just be nothing but crebencies in there. And then, as you guys can see, they're holding the other 3 crebencies over here on this side, one inside that house, and then the other 2. So I don't know if I'm going to get any fry out of these guys or not, but just in case, I wanted it to just be all crebencies in there, because these guys don't eat their fry or anything like that. Alright, so let's take a look at the 300. Over here, I did put that black bar silver dollar in there. I ended up losing one of them. I added the Bisher in here, which is back there in the corner. And then I added in both Datnoids, which are also hiding in the corner, but they'll come out. They've come a long way, and they've been through a lot. And I actually have grown to really, really, really like these guys, man. They got a different kind of personality, and I just like the look of them, and I love their personality. They both are different in so many ways, but they're pretty much the same fish, just from different regions of the world. So we got, let's see, we got the Tiger silver dollar. I believe that's a red hook. And then we got the spotted silver dollar here, and like I said, the black bar silver dollar. And then we got our beautiful, beautiful arowana in there. And we also have our 2 stingrays in there. The female is on the right, and the male is over there on the left side. So I'm going to feed these guys here in a minute and just get these guys back eating like they need to be eating. I haven't fed them today, so I want to get these guys back eating. Just a beautiful tank, though. I kind of want to add some more stuff to it, but I don't know. I kind of just want to leave it like it is, too, just so they got all that swimming room, because they will definitely need the swimming room that's in there. Look at that datnoid. Upside down. Just a crazy fish. Alright, so let's go over here. As you guys can see, I got some food waiting. I got some shrimp in there, and then I got some brine shrimp in there. But we got 3 geos. Oh, you guys excuse that poop floating around. These guys are, I don't know what's going on, but these guys have pooped up a lot of food, I guess. But we got the 3 redhead geos in there. I'm hoping to get a male, at least one male. Or really, I'm hoping to get at least one female. I'm pretty sure I got a male in there, the bigger ones. But those are redhead geos. Like I said, I'll pop up a picture of those guys. And then we got our amazing discus in there, just looking beautiful. And our clown loaches are in there somewhere hiding in between the rocks. We got 8 of those guys in there. They're in there just, they hide all the time. That's just what they do. Oh, there goes one peeking out right there. Like I said, that wood has released some tannings in there. I'm pretty sure you guys can tell just from the camera. Just looking at the tank, you can tell that it's got some tannings, but it's not too bad, and it's not going to get any worse than what it is. Alright, so down here, look at these guys. They've been pooping up a storm too over there, which is a good thing. I mean, they are at least using the bathroom pretty good, and they're eating pretty good. So hopefully these guys will breed in the future, and hopefully their fins and everything will grow back and they can get back to being normal. But down here, I added in the peacock bass. I took them out to 55 and put them in this tank, just because we're going to use that 55 for something different, and I just didn't want to. I wanted something in this tank. I didn't want to waste any space or anything. So I have had peacock bass in this tank before, and they have grown to be a pretty good size in this tank. And then I moved them. I moved them into a 125, and then I rehomed them after that. Just because I don't have the space that these fish need, that doesn't mean that I can't keep the fish until they outgrow what I have, and then I can rehome them. Just want to give you guys a little shot of the fryer eye up here. As you guys can see, I released all the babies in there. They're all in there doing good. They're everywhere. I'm pretty sure you guys can't see all of them because they're so small, but they are all in there. And they are looking good. They're doing great. Alright guys, so the African cichlid tank, I did end up adding one fish in there, which I don't know where it is. Oh, there he is. So I did end up adding in our, let me turn this light off down here so you guys can see it. Alright, so I did end up adding in the butter eye, the tilapia, the hornet cichlid, whatever you want to call it. He should do pretty good in here with the Africans. They already kind of been nipping at him a little bit. But he's aggressive. He can hold his own. And he can pretty much live through anything. Tilapia are one of the hardiest fish out there. They're sort of like guppies, man. They can live through anything. So he is looking good in there with all the African cichlids. And I'm pretty happy with my decision putting him in there. As you guys can see, there's some smaller cichlids in there. He's not picking on anybody or anything like that. Everybody is pretty much just enjoying that power head right there. It's a double power head, and it pumps a lot of water, as you guys can see. So I'm pretty happy with that decision. If anything happens in there, or if any fish come up missing, then I know what happened to them, and I will address the issue. I can always add in more escape, or I can also remove a fish if a fish needs to be removed. There's always a place for other fish, or for me to remove the fish and for fish to go. So look at those zebra oblique ones. I still haven't got a male out of those guys. Maybe I got all females, so I'm looking for a male. Anybody has one out there, comment down below, let me know. I'd like to pick up a male zebra oblique one. Over here, the 125, I moved in all the South and Central American cichlids. This is pretty much, I've been wanting to do this for a long time now. I've just been wanting to have me a South and Central American fish tank, just full of South and Central Americans. I'm also trying to get some electric blue acars. That is probably going to be my next pickup, just because they're a pretty peaceful fish, and it will add some color to this tank. So look at that Oscar though, he is showing off. Look at those colors. Man, that is a beautiful Oscar. I don't know if that Oscar will keep those colors forever, but man, that is just a beautiful Oscar. And those colors are just absolutely amazing on them. I also put the giant Daniels in here just to give it, just to have some fish in there pretty much swimming. Look at the little Vieja right there. Swimming with the big guys. And then the other Vieja is back there swimming across the back wall. They're kind of small, but they'll survive in here with these guys. Look at that. Just beautiful Severum, man. A fire red Severum. Just beautiful. That's the male. He is beautiful. Then we got our other Oscar over there. We got our chocolate cichlid over here. And then we got our female fire red Severum. She's looking great. Look at those guys. I also added in some scape. I put in those the lava rock that I took out the 125, the Discus tank, and I just put it in there just to get a fish somewhere to kind of hide the Viejas pretty much, just because they're the smaller fish, so that just gives them some sense of security around these bigger fish. But everybody got moved today that needed to be moved. I'm pretty happy with my decisions. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with the decisions I made today in the fish room. These guys are looking pretty good in their new tanks. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and feed these guys and stuff and just get them back comfortable so they can do well in their new homes. Alright guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed that small little feeding video. We did get all the fish moved into their new homes today. We got the silver dollars. Like I said, that's going to be a giveaway for whoever wants them. So make sure you guys comment mines, and then if you just let me know how many you guys want. The first person to comment mines, the fish is yours. If you want all of them, make sure you comment that you want all of them, or just put the number, the amount that you want, and they're yours. The Discus tank, guys, is just very happy with the Discus tank. Very happy with all the fish tanks, but overall, I did have a vision for the Discus tank, and I conquered my vision, and I'm just very happy with the way it turned out. I'm also happy with putting the geos in with those guys, because I know nobody in that tank will be harmed. We'll be picking up some Discus here in the near future. Hopefully at my swap, I will find a few gems in there. Usually my buddy is there, him and his wife, and they always have the good stuff. So if you guys made it this far in the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure you guys comment. Just leave a comment. It doesn't matter what the comment is. I just like to talk to the people and get some good feedback, or maybe even some criticism, or whatever you guys got to offer. I still want to hear it. These guys over here in the 125, I'm very happy with that tank. And like I said, I need to get some more South and Central American cichlids to go in that tank to add some more color in there, and just get these guys growing out, get them to at least a foot, and maybe they're not going to go into 300, but maybe in the future we can get us a pond down here, or maybe an outdoor pond, and move these guys outside into a bigger space so they have the amount of space they need to thrive in. Also, guys, my tripod has took a poo on me. I do have another one on the way, so if the lighting is kind of messed up, sorry about that. But like I said, these tripods, they're not the best. They're not meant to last forever. And this tripod has took a poo on me right during while I was recording. So if the lighting is bad again, excuse me for that. But with that being said, guys, remember, always feed the fish. Holla.